Question 25 says, show that this can be expressed in this form. Okay, so I'm going to expand sine 2 theta first, which is 2 sine theta cos theta. Okay, and now cos 2 theta has three equivalent forms, one of which is cos square theta minus sine square theta. That's the one I'm going to use here because I can see that the final answer, the format that they need has a sine square and a cos square both in it. So I'm going to replace cos 2 theta with cos square theta minus sine square theta and equals to 2 sine square theta. Move everything to the same side and we get the required format. There's a cos square theta, I'm writing that first, then plus 2 sine theta cos theta, and then minus 3 sine square theta, and the first part is done, equals to 0. Part 2 says, hence solve this equation. So now to solve this equation, we'll be instead solving this equation because we've shown that they are equal. Okay, now how do we solve this? We could change it all into a sine term or a cos only term. In fact, there's an easier way of doing it. Notice that if I say cos theta is x and sine theta is y, then this also becomes a quadratic equation. Look, we get a x squared plus 2 yx or xy, it's the same thing, minus 3y square is equals to 0. This is also a quadratic equation and this can also be solved using middle term breaking. So I'm looking for two numbers. Oops, why did I clear that? I had said that let cos theta equals x and sine theta equals y. Okay, so we're looking for two numbers whose product gives us a minus 3, whose sum gives us a 2. So it could be 3 minus 1. Okay, so I'm going to split the middle term into 3xy minus xy. X common, x plus 3y, negative y common, x plus 3y equals to 0. X plus 3y, x minus y equals to 0. Okay, so we're getting x is equals to minus 3y and x is equals to y. Now let's change x and y back into their original form. X was cos theta is equals to minus y is sine theta. And here we're getting cos theta equals to sine theta. I'm changing this into tan theta. So sine over cos is tan. So tan theta is equals to minus 1 over 3. And here sine over cos is tan. So tan theta equals to 1. Okay. Now we solve this. Take tan inverse here. Hold on. What was the domain? Domain was from 0 to 180. Keep that in mind. Theta is between 0 to 180. And are these included or not included? Not included. 0 and 180 does not have an equals to sign with it. Okay, so tan theta is equals to 1. Just take tan inverse of 1. That's 45 and that is in the domain. This just will be 45. There will also be a 45 in the third quadrant here, but our domain is from 0 to 180, so we do not include this. So this is one of the answers. Here, tan is negative, that is in the second quadrant and the fourth quadrant, but of course, we're not taking the fourth quadrant because of the domain. Find tan inverse of 1 over 3. That would be shift. Okay, let me change the mode to degree again. So shift tan 1 by 3 18.4. So 180 minus 18.4 is the other answer. That would be 161.6. These two are our final answers.